Number 1 is a project called the Ocean Cleanup. If you've watched Mark Rober, you've probably heard of this project. Basically, the Ocean Cleanup has these big robots that swim through rivers, oceans, and seas, picking up all of the trash they find and recycling it. This helps not just the fish living in the water, as the fish have no more trash to worry about that could kill them, but also the people living there. You see, this robot is being launched first in lakes and rivers near the areas in extreme poverty that have no easy way to get water apart from those bodies of water. People are getting incredibly sick and even dying due to polluted water, so the Ocean Cleanup is making the waters less polluted. However, one key problem is that people will continue to throw trash into the water because they don't have any other place to put it, as it can be expensive or hard to get a garbage company to collect all the trash every week. So in order for the Ocean Cleanup's plans to be successful, we'll need to find ways to move the trash away from the water, and that's where the next invention comes in. The Great Bubble Barrier is a project to divert trash from rivers and oceans with bubble screens. Basically, air is pumped to move the trash from its path in the river and eventually the ocean to a waste disposal service that properly disposes of the trash. While this still doesn't stop people from throwing trash in the water, it will make it quicker for it to exit the water, thus making the water cleaner. Number 3 is the life straw. If you haven't noticed the theme yet, the inventions in this video will mainly be focused on ways to get people clean water, which is priority number 1, because water is probably the most essential element that we need to live. The life straw is a straw that converts dirty water to clean water. Basically, that's a ton of microfilters that completely filter out any germs, trash, and viruses in the water, essentially making it like pure, clean drinking water. This is incredibly useful for both people in poverty and people not in poverty. For people in poverty, they don't have to find a clean source of water or wait for inventions or machines to clean the water. Just put the straw in any water source and you're good to go. Also, for a person not in poverty, imagine you're on a mountain or somewhere far away from civilization. You could just bring the straw with you and you'd have a clean source of water. A really cool invention. Next, we have a machine that converts beer bottles into sand. So, beaches are shrinking because sand is being used for many things in manufacturing. But many people have beer bottles and other glass bottles. So, once you're done using them, you could put them into this machine and it makes it into sand. This could help revive the beaches growing smaller and smaller, but also, the companies that use the sand can take the sand from this machine rather than taking it from the beaches. Number 5 is the hydrolyte. So, as you probably know, there are many places in the world where they don't have a good source of light or electricity after night. Well, the hydrolyte changes that. The hydrolyte makes it so that instead of a conventional battery to power a flashlight, you could just use water. When you put the hydrolyte into salt water, it can power a light. This is cool with a light, but imagine being able to use the ocean or the seas to power houses and buildings. That's a great source of energy, and since oceans are so massive, it would take a very long time to run out of energy, and by that time, we may have found other ways to get water and electricity. So, that's it for this video. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.